All right, everyone, Democrats, they're blasting President Trump's immigration proposal, some even calling it racist. But I just want you to hear what Bill Clinton said about immigration back in 1995, followed by what President Trump said just the other night. It's important to watch these together. Here we go.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before.
For decades, open borders have allowed drugs and gangs to pour into our most vulnerable communities. Tonight I am calling on Congress to finally close the deadly loopholes that have allowed MS-13 and other criminal gangs to break into our country. We have proposed new legislation that will fix our immigration laws and support our ICE and Border Patrol agents.
Okay, so let's just get this straight, right? It's somehow okay for Bill Clinton to call for more border security and the deportation of illegals, but not okay for President Trump? Joining me right now, former Obama foreign policy advisor, David Tafuri. David, I don't get it. Because the party he represents?
Look, Trish, I'm with you on this. First of all, those two speeches are remarkably similar in those parts. And you're right, there should be sort of a philosophical statement that we can accept and provide some compassion for people who are here already illegally, like the participants in DACA, known as the Dreamers. In return, we have to increase border security. That's what President Clinton said back in 1995. That's what President Trump said. President Trump has proposed a compromise on immigration, which I think is a fair compromise. It means let's give generous acceptance for DACA participants. Let's create a pathway to citizenship for them. In return, let's put a lot of money into border security, including perhaps his wall. That is something that Democrats and Republicans should get behind. The problem is there are Republicans in the House that are not going to support that, and there are some Democrats, as you highlighted, who also don't support it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would also point out that Democrats historically have supported a quote-unquote wall, although back then in 2006 it was called a fence. Okay, so you had Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, Charles Schumer, all saying, yeah, Fence Act. It was actually called the Secure Fence Act of 2006. I guess what frustrates me, and I appreciate that you also are frustrated by this, David, what frustrates me is the hypocrisy here, that, you know, it's okay if Chuck Schumer's proposing it, but just not okay if Donald Trump is proposing it.
Look, nobody should be against securing our borders. And if that requires $25 billion, which sounds like a lot, but if that money is going to be spent well and it's not going to be wasted and it's going to be used in a way that effectively and efficiently secures our borders, we ought to support that. In return, the Democrats should get some provisions that make it easier for people who are already here, who are contributing to our economy, who are employed, who are in school, to get on a pathway to citizenship.
But here's the problem. These are the other sticking points. And by the way, I just point out an interesting little fact for everyone. David, the proposed wall back in 2006 was $50 billion that the Democrats had come up with, and the president's wall is $25 billion, so double the cost, even though it was that many years ago. But David, it's not just having border issues at stake. It's also the matter of chain migration and the lottery system, which hasn't benefited our country. I mean, I don't understand the aversion some Democrats have to us saying, okay, we need doctors, we need nurses, we need factory workers, we need domestic help, we need certain things, and therefore we're going to seek those people that can fit those needs.
Trish, you're right. Some Democrats are also opposed to aspects of Trump's compromise, including the chain migration and including the lottery visas. Now, in the lottery visas, I think Trump's proposal is fair, which is let's do merit-based immigration rather than the lottery visas. On the chain migration, I think Democrats can also get behind limiting chain migration.
Okay.
In fact, they were willing to agree to limiting chain migration for the DACA Dreamers participants. But I think the problem is now the proposal Trump Trump has made limits it for all immigrants. So let's say you're an engineer from India, you come to the U.S. to work for Google, and you can't bring your parents.
Not to break you off, David, but I'm coming up against a break. I do appreciate that it sounds like there's a little more room here than one would have thought. Here you are, David Tafuri, a former member of the Obama administration. Thank you so much. Good to see you.